Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about Discord token loggers, basically how they work, and how you can avoid getting your token logged before and even after running an EXE, just in case you don't know what it is. I'm not encouraging anybody to go out and download these programs, don't do this. They are probably dual hooked, which basically means that if you log somebody, that log token also gets sent back to the creator, as well as there are a plethora of things that could go wrong, like say the logger itself is in fact a token logger and it token logs you, and now you're sending all your friends this weird scam link to a downloadable game that you've made. So what is token logging? Token logging is basically having your tokens stolen forcefully by a program maliciously made to take your token from your cookies, from your Discord web client, and send it back to the creator so that they can use it for malicious or pranking needs, whatever they want to do with it. It gives them full access to your account without a Discord password or two-step auth or the email. You don't need any of it. You input the token and you're in the person's account. It is very scary, but it is also very easy to avoid, and I'm going to be showing you how to avoid it before or even after you run the EXE, just in case you want to know. With that being said, let's get into the video.
There is nothing to fear.
Alright, so here I'm going to be focusing on my web browser based alt account. I will be using to show you how the logger works and what it will do. Usually what will happen is the person who has made this EXE probably didn't make themselves. They probably used some online GitHub repo to grab some Python code and have it auto create the Python file, and then they might convert it to EXE and then call it 2D Flight Sim or something like that. And so what you would usually get is a file sort of like this, maybe with some extra files thrown in just to make it seem like it's a legit file. So sometimes you'd get something almost like this, where you'd have like, ignoring this file, this is the actual application I use. I've renamed it because I don't want to give anybody the chance to go and find a token logger. It is not recommended at all. It's against TOS and it is incredibly scummy. But you would find that they have sent you a file, and it might be packed full of bullshit files like these down here that I just made just by doing a txt and then getting rid of the extension and changing it to a blank, a CFG, another blank, and a DLL. They could show that they have size, but that doesn't mean that they're full of anything useful. They could literally go into one of these, hit show more properties, and then edit with Notepad, and then they could just, now that file type is 9 kilobytes. Now all they have to do is copy paste that, and every time they copy paste it, it goes up 9. They can continue doing that until it reaches a more reasonable count, somewhere around 3 to 18. A game would probably not, it might even be too big to show this unless it's a very small game. If they told you it was a 2D RPG game, you could understand if it was something closer to like a couple 100,000, but even still, it's going to be quite a big size if it's a real game, but they could very well just pack it full of bullshit. So what would happen is they'd send you something that kind of looks like this. You would have your fake files, the file they want you to run, maybe even a .bat, so they would just go in here and do like run me echo off start this file here. And so when you run this, you'll notice in the background here that my entire web browser closed, just instantly closed out. And so now if I were to go and try to reopen this and come back, you'll see I have all of my information on display, fully out here for everybody to see. I'm gonna censor this one. It's my main account, and this one up here, it is also my main account. And this one here, I will be censoring the ID here because I do not want people to know what this account is. I will be changing my name and Discord tag as well as my token when this is done. But as you can see, it also does in fact show all this. I'm censoring this out because it shows the thing. Same goes for the name of the bot. I'm not here to promote, so you can see that this is my location. I don't know, it's pulling IPv6 IP. but I'll still censor it because why not? And it's pulled a near rough location using GeoEstimate most likely. So it's not going to be perfect. It is also saying that there is no nitro available on some of these, even though I know that my main account has nitro. You can see this one plain as day. It says I'm on D&D. I am in fact on D&D down here. You can kind of see the red glow there. Don't have nitro on this account, though it is saying I don't have nitro on my main, which I do. It shows my email, my ID, my full username with my tag, the creation date of my account, and the token to my account, which is very dangerous, and somebody could easily just use this. And all they would have to do to get into your account is have a extension that allows them to do this. You can't see it, but if I go up here, you can see that this says Discord token, and that is how some people will log into your account. They will go in here, paste your token, and hit login, and my webpage will refresh, and now it's going to log me in. And as you can see, it has logged me in. I have my DMs down here, which are probably censored out, as well as who I'm friends with. You can see, boom, everything's still here. It's just instantly logged me in using my token. It will bypass needing an email verification. It doesn't need Authenticator app, and it doesn't need your password. Basically what it is, it's a security cookie. It is what Discord uses to know from web client what account you're supposed to be logged in as. But it is very easy to get and very dangerous if it's on somebody who wants to use it malicious. I could program something or use the actual exe file that I am in fact using to display this currently, to go and send a message every single time I have an account that gets logged. It'll send a message to every single person on the friends list, and then send them whatever you want it to say. So you could have it send them a Mediafire link back to the exact same exe that you used to get the person before, or that they used to get the person before, and that can cause a chain reaction where that person will run that exe, and then they will send it to all their friends, and maybe 5 of their friends will run that exe, and then all 5 of those people are now locked out of their Discord, and they are all sending to all of their friends the exact same file, and it'll just keep growing. And that's kind of what happens with some of these. Although most people are smart enough to avoid it, I have a few friends that fell for it. It's unfortunate, it happens sometimes, but it isn't hard to avoid. So what you can do is, to avoid this happening, we can do 2 things. 1, not install exes you get from random people on the internet who are sending them through Discord or are on some free forum site. Like, if it seems too good to be true, or if it seems sketch, do not trust it. Put it through VirusTotal first. You'll be safer that way. Another way is there are programs that are being developed called Discord token logger blockers, kind of. Like, for instance, this file here, which is a C++ exe that has been made to block/protect your Discord token. As you can see, you run this exe and it gives you this little UI, and the exe will allow you to start detecting your Discord token from Discord token grabbers. Usually, probably what this is doing is just checking if anything is pulling specific data, and if it's trying to, it will cut it off. But that is a guess, and I'm not actually sure. As you can see, the features it has is it protects you from most token grabbers, not all, so do be careful. This is not a foolproof thing. Most likely they are defending against specific grabbers that they know about, but custom coded ones could probably get past this very easily. So what it is doing is it encrypts your file, and it still allows you to switch between accounts pretty decently, and also allows you to change your password within 1 click very quickly, as well as check the integrity of your Discord installation, even if it is better Discord, which can be useful because some token loggers can inject themselves into Discord itself. So every time you launch the program, your token will be repulled and it will be resent to the person's webhook or server, as well as it'll check certain scripts for malware and protect Discord processes from memory reading. Super useful. As you can see, this is, like I said, things that are trying to inject themselves into your Discord. This will actually stop that from happening. Super, super nice. very useful, as well as it will protect DDP from tampering attacks, which is pretty cool. The installation is super simple, and everything you need to know is all documented for you right here on the GitHub. Personally though, I would be a little weary even of these programs, as I am pretty sure this is made by a person who has also made a token grabber before, so maybe they have made this into a token grabber. It is possible, but I would assume probably not, considering how much effort they've put into this, though it is possible that they allowed their own token grabber to bypass this program. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not the creator. The creator can do whatever he wants with his own programs. Just be careful with what you install and make sure what you are installing is trusted and verified. Alright, well, that was the whole video. I hope you feel educated and you've learned something from this. Again, don't go token logging people. I'd understand if it was your friends, but understand that they may not understand. It is definitely against TOS. Even if the person allows it, it is against TOS. Don't risk it. Your account could get banned, even for just sending a file like that. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to be putting out a few more videos pretty soon here, so stay tuned. Subscribe, like the video, comment whatever you want to see next. Maybe I'll go over Discord clients next time. With all that being said, I'll leave the video here. See you next time.